What's going on, my people? It's your boy Young Twin in the building. Man, I got to do a story tonight. A story that just keeps coming across my email. They won't leave me alone about it. So I'm going to do a story on it real quick. I want to get into a story about the great Phylicia Rashad. If y'all don't know who she is, I'm going to give a brief summary of who she is, a quick video, real quick. Hold on. And I'm sure you guys know who she is, but we just going for people who don't know. Come on.
You see, I am not serving Dr. Huxtable, okay?
Okay.
That's the kind of thing that goes on in a restaurant. Now, I'm going to bring him a cup of coffee just like he brought me a cup of coffee this morning. And that, young man, is what marriage is made of, is give and take 50-50. And if you don't get it together and drop these macho attitudes, you are never going to have anybody bringing you anything, anywhere, any place, anytime, ever.
And I know y'all remember that. Shouts out to Phylicia Rashad. Well, she was on the Breakfast Club the other day, and it was a pretty good interview. They've been having some pretty good guests ever since Lauren LaRosa took over. Because I really don't watch the show, but I couldn't help but watch the icon, the legend. She uh, caught some. She caught a little flack because she said some things that I'm just gonna let you hear from for yourself what she said. I definitely didn't have a problem with what she said, but this is what she called heat for. Come on.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's who he
amazing.
was.
You know, you came up in an era, Miss Rashad, where dignity and grace were everything. So do you ever look at how wild Hollywood is now and you just think to yourself, boy, y'all got it easy. Y'all wouldn't have got away with that in my day.
Mm.
Yeah, you'd have to look at Hollywood. I could look at the way young ladies dress.
You put your heart and soul into making your book.
And you can see where this is going. My bad, y'all. My bad. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all can see where this is going, but just by the way she started. Come on.
I knew I should have worn some other pants.
You got your
I'm
ass
not
out.
talking
You see what
about
I'm
that.
saying?
Covered
You good?
I'm talking. Is this?
Mm-hmm.
What film is this? What play is this?
I knew I should have worn some other pants.
You got your
I'm
ass
not
out.
talking
You see what
about
I'm
that.
saying?
Covered
You good?
with
I'm
got my
talking
knees
about.
out.
I'm talking about.
elbow,
I'm
shoulder
talking-
over here. I
I'm-
just,
you know,
you want my coat?
The young ladies are so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
They're so beautiful, and something has happened in popular culture.
Mm.
You know, and I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way.
Mm.
But you're young queens, beautiful and smart and brilliant and bright. And it really, I know I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing.
Mm.
I mean, male instructors don't like it. But more importantly than that, and you'd correct me if I'm wrong, sir,
Mm-hmm.
no man wants his woman to be out like that,
Mm.
right?
No, I grew up on Method Man saying, wearing 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off. Boo. That's what he said.
That's right.
But not only that, you know, it's like there's today's designers. I mean, there's ways, you know, there are other things, and I just
Leave something to the imagination.
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Some things are for my eyes only, you know?
Yep. And like you said, there are ways of being sexy without showing so much.
Oh, please, and that's really not sexy.
I mean, one of the most sexiest, most beautiful pictures is you. I forgot what year it was, but you got on like a.
So you can see where that's going. And so she caught a little bite back because of that. And we're gonna let you hear this young lady. Well, first of all, I want to say this. Let me hold on. Wait a minute. Let me just say this. No, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this girl say what she gonna say because We just gonna let this fly. Come on.
Time older women try to give game. Why is it that anytime older women try to give game to younger women, it always circles back to being about a man? No disrespect to Phylicia Rashad. I respect that lady. I think she's beautiful. She's talented. She's everything. But she is a pick me also. I already peeped the game when she was.
For you guys that don't know what a pick me is, I'm just finding out about it today. It seems like y'all correct me in the wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. A woman that wants to be picked by a man. Which, by the way, what is wrong with that? I mean, so y'all can see where this is going. I'm just gonna let it finish before I give my commentary. Come on.
Was riding for Bill Cosby. I don't feel like getting into all of that, but she was on the Breakfast Club and she was talking about the way that women dress today. Now, she's entitled to her opinion. That's totally fine. And I was okay with the message until she said, and most importantly, no man wants a woman that dresses whatever way they were talking about. Why is that the most important element when it comes to how a woman is dressing? And why don't people understand that not all women date men? There are some women that don't date men. There are a lot of women out here that have opted out of dating entirely and don't care about what a man want to see her in. Why does everything older women say always have to go back to a man? I don't understand that. They need to reprogram their minds. They need to reprogram their minds. Like, it's 2025. We work too hard to have autonomy, to always have to be connected to what a man likes and what a man doesn't like. If y'all constantly keep saying, oh, men don't like when women dress like this, men don't like when women wear their hair like this, wear lashes, wear makeup, this or whatever, and a woman is still doing those things that a man doesn't want, wouldn't that tell you that we don't fucking care? Coco and Ice-T. She dress however she wants to dress. She do whatever she want to do. And he's been married to her for how long? There are plenty of men that don't be getting in women's business like that. They don't care about policing women and trying to control a woman's every move. Y'all be the ones who try to control everything y'all women do because y'all are insecure and y'all care about the public's perception of you. And like I said, I would be totally fine with the message if she kept it about the women and themselves. But to constantly always have to bring something back to a man, it's crazy.
So obviously, as you can see, this, and I'm gonna say this: these women in this day and time has not have not realized how much they actually need black men. That's the problem. And I'm gonna say this: that's what it's gonna take before they realize it. And believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming. It's definitely coming. Can't y'all feel it? It's all in the air. Okay? Black women, if you don't believe it, you're definitely going to need us. But I want to kind of get into this lady that, which is so disrespectful. And I can't believe she used Coco as an example, Ice T's wife. If y'all don't know who Coco is, I ain't going to disrespect nobody's wife, but do your research on Coco. Look at Coco's pedigree and let's look at Phylicia Rashad's pedigree. Let's do y'all know who Phylicia Rashad is? Do y'all know where she comes from? Do you know who her mother is? Okay. Do you know who her father is? Let's start with her mother. Her mother was part of the space program. Y'all ever seen the movie Hidden Figures? You ever seen the movie Hidden Figures? Have you? I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Let's just go to who her matter of fact, 1 second. Let's do this real quick. Hidden Figures. Here it is. Let's just go through this real quick. Let's just go through this real quick. Okay. It's a movie. Three black women. Okay. Who are the women in Hidden Figures? Kathleen G. Johnson. These are all black women. Mary W. Jackson, Dorothy Vaughan, and Kristen Darden. But what they don't tell you is that Phylicia Rashad's mother is also one of the hidden figures. But I want to go through some things that the hidden figures, the black women, went through since we're in this big thing about segregation in this country right now. Everybody's, oh, Trump is bringing back segregation, which is not true, by the way, but that's a whole nother video. Let me show you what segregation really looks like. If you ever seen the movie, you know what it looks like. Okay, you had different scenes. I'm not gonna go through all those scenes and stuff like that of what happened in that movie. But I seen a question down here that I wanted to kind of bring up. Look at this. Did the bathroom scene in Hidden Figures actually happen? Let's go to this. It said it never happened. Now I'm gonna tell you the scene that they're talking about. They're talking about when what's his name? Kevin Costner. When he came out and took the sign down and smashed it because um Taraji P. Henson, the lady that she played, had to go to the bathroom and she had to walk him half a mile to go to the bathroom. He never took the sign down and smashed it. But let's go down here. Her name was Kathleen Johnson. How did Kathleen Johnson have to go to the bathroom? During her first years at NACA, National, that's the space station, Johnson had to walk half a mile across the NASA campus to use a bathroom, as black people were not allowed to use the bathroom in her division. Black women, were also not allowed to attend meetings nor put their names in the research reports. This is segregation. Okay. Why did Kathleen use the white bathrooms at Langley? Let's look and see what they say here. As for Kathleen Johnson herself, Shetterly writes that when Kathleen started working there, she didn't even realize that the bathrooms at Langley were segregated. This is because the bathrooms for white employees were unmarked, and there weren't many colored bathrooms to be seen. I take it that's when they actually took the signs down, or at that point in time, they were trying to get to space, and so they threw all of that under the bus. And so it was like, hey, we trying to beat the Russians. We trying to get there. So I take it that was when they kind of took some things down. How many years did Kathleen Johnson live? 101 years. These are real icons, legends, women. She was born in 1918, died in 2020. Wow. Now I only brought this up because I want y'all to see something. These are the hidden figures. These are the hidden figures. Okay. I asked y'all a question. Do y'all know who Phylicia Rashad's mother is? I'm going to show you who her mother is. Her name is Vivian Ayers Allen. That's her mother. Debbie looked just like her. Debbie Allen is Phylicia Rashad's sister. Debbie Allen. Y'all remember Fame from back in the day? Fame, I wanna live forever. That show? Yeah. Debbie looked just like her mother. Okay. That's her mother. Now, I just told you about the hidden figures, Kathleen Johnson and all of them, but Vivian Ayers Allen was also a hidden figure behind Apollo 11. Let's look. In the 1960s, when women of color faced numerous obstacles, Allen was one of the hidden figures of the Apollo 11 space mission. Last month, on the eve of her 55th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, honored these trailblazers. I don't hear no women. I don't hear you, black women. These trailblazers of the NASA Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, by renaming Building 12 to the Dorothy Vaughan Center in honor of women of Apollo. That's a hell of an accomplishment in segregation. And here they are. I don't know who this man is, but maybe it's their brother. But there's Debbie, there's Vivian, and there's Phylicia. Beautiful. This is the pedigree that Phylicia comes from. This lady on here talking, cussing. Why is it always about a man? First of all, she was married to I forgot his name, but his last name was Rashad because her last name was Allen. I got a brain freeze right now because I got so much stuff running through my head by how this girl disrespecting Phylicia Rashad. Do you know who she is? Do you know what she done? How elegant this woman is? This is a real woman. She got married and never got married again. She don't get married 3 or 4 times like Jennifer Lopez, like all these new celebrities. She stayed elegant for all these years. She can't tell y'all. She can't say what she said. She can't say that. Who will y'all listen to? I just want to know who will black women listen to? Y'all can't listen. I just showed you her pedigree. Who this woman is. Who this is her stock. Her mother helped get white men into space. All this black girl magic, all this black girl power. And when a black woman says something, y'all don't want to listen. That was very disrespectful. I didn't want to report on this story, but I got like 10 emails. Yo, what you think about this? What you think about Phylicia Rashad? What you think about the lady saying what she said? I think it was very disrespectful. That's what I think. I don't understand it. Nobody can tell these women anything. You mean to try to tell me Phylicia Rashad can't tell you nothing? This is her mother. I want y'all to hear what this girl's saying again, man. This is insane. This is crazy. It don't make no sense.
It's getting old. It's been old. Why is it that anytime older women try to give game to younger women, it always circles back to being about a man? No disrespect to Phylicia Rashad.
But you are disrespecting her because you don't know who she is. You are disrespecting her. Come on.
I respect that lady. I think she's beautiful. She's talented. She's everything. But she is a pick me also. I already peeped the game when she was riding for Bill Cosby. I don't feel like getting into all of that, but she was on the
Oh
Breakfast.
Lord, I forgot about that. She peeped her game when she was riding for Bill Cosby. So you mean to try to tell me Bill Cosby is married to Camille and she's trying to get picked? Because that's what a pick me is. She's trying to get chosen by Bill Cosby, so she took up for Bill Cosby. I'm gonna show y'all what she's talking about. By the way, let me show y'all what she's talking about. By the way, let me see if I can find it. This is what she's talking about.
Him for more than a decade, working very closely with him. At no time did you ever see anything inappropriate.
What I saw was fun.
These reporters come out. This is when Bill Cosby, 10 years ago, when he was up under fire and everybody couldn't wait until his TV wife came out and thought she was going to throw him under the bus. This is what this girl is talking about. I already knew you was a pick me when you took up for Bill Cosby. So you can already see the spirit of this girl. You don't like women. I mean, you don't like men. Excuse me. You don't like men, which is that you don't like black men. You want to rule over black men, which is common in this day and time. But come on.
Never anything inappropriate. What I saw was work and play at work and fun. Mrs. Cosby was a frequent visitor to the studio. She was there a lot.
So, did you hear that? Mrs. Cosby was frequent to the set, frequent to the studio. You just said Phylicia Rashad was a pick me so she can get chose by Bill Cosby? Oh my God. Wow. The disrespect is insane.
She was there a lot. That's what I saw.
Phylicia Rashad, Bill Cosby's TV wife for more than 8 years, is finally speaking out. She tells ABC News correspondent Lindsay Davis she learned about the claims against Cosby along with the rest of the world.
I can't even speak to those things and don't want to.
The sit-down airing on ABC News came just
You
hours.
you see that? I ain't got time for these games. I don't care. But let me let y'all hear what she gonna say though. Look.
After Rashad was quoted on the website Showbiz 411, where it sounded like she was implying there was some sort of plot against Cosby. Here's the purported quote. "Forget these women. What you're seeing is the destruction of a legacy."
Let's stop it right there. I want to light that up. Look at that. Forget these women. What you're seeing is destruction of a legacy, which we already know that. But she has to be careful because she's a black woman too. This is a woman that was in the trenches for black men. And her mama was in the trenches for black people. She's sending white men to space. Now she in the trenches for this black man. And you sitting up here talking about she a pygmy? Because she took this man's side. She worked beside this man. How many seasons is it of the Cosby Show? How many? Is it 13? I don't know. She worked beside this man. They keep what they do in-house, if y'all get what I'm saying. They keep what they do in-house. You ain't got stop talking all the time. But I don't think he did anything. Come on.
Destruction of a legacy, and I think it's orchestrated. I don't know why or who's doing it, but it's the legacy.
That was a misquote. And that is not what I said. What I said is this is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
The only one who could say.
You hear that? That's who this woman is. That's who she is.
Legacy.
The only one who.
This is about the obliteration of legacy.
That's who she is, ma'am. She's not a pygmy. So I had to come show y'all that real quick. Let me go back to this fool because she kind of got me hot. Hotter than fish grease. This woman is insane.
Breakfast Club, and she was talking about the way that women dress today. Now, she's entitled to her. No disrespect to Phylicia Rashad. I respect that lady. I think she's beautiful. She's talented. She's everything. But she is a pick-me also. I already peeped the game when she was riding for Bill Cosby. I don't feel like getting into all of that. But she was on the Breakfast Club, and she was talking about the way that women dress today. Now, she's entitled to her opinion. That's totally fine. And I was okay with the message until she said, and most importantly, no man wants a woman that dresses whatever way they were talking about.
So you were okay with the message until she said something about men. See, that's the red light right there. I was okay with what she said until she brought the men into it. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. They will realize they need men sooner or later. It's some things happening in the country right now. They're gonna figure it out. Come on.
Why is that the most important element when it comes to how a woman is dressing? And why don't people understand that not all women date men? There are some women that don't date men. There are a lot of women out.
See there? There it is. There it is. There's another one. There are some women out here that don't see. She's there it is. See, this is a woman that comes. Let me say it again. I just showed you who her mother is. She's a hidden figure. A math magician. Figured out coordinates to send white men up into space. Raised her daughter, 2 daughters. Elegant, great actors. Handle themselves very, very elegantly. Speak elegant. Dress elegant. Great posture. The pedigree of these women. What are you talking about? You on here with this ain't even your hair. This ain't. Let me stop.
Out here that have opted out of dating entirely and don't care about what a man want to see her in. Why does everything older women say always have to go back to a man? I don't.
Why does everything an older woman says has to go back to a man? Because the world was a different place back then, and we need to get back to these roots. We need to get back to it. That's what she was saying when the first video I played, when she said on the Breakfast Club. I can't believe that they attacked this woman. She can't tell us. That's all this is. That's all she's saying. You can't tell us what to do, old woman. Ain't that disrespectful, yo? I could see if she was old drunk, drug addict. You still can kind of get some knowledge from older person that's like that. But I'm just saying, this woman is wow. I mean, this is crazy.
I don't understand that. They need to reprogram their minds. They need to reprogram their minds. Like, it's 2025. We work too hard to have autonomy, to always have to be connected to what a man likes and what a man doesn't like. If y'all constantly keep saying, oh, men don't like when women dress like this, men don't like when women wear their hair like this, wear lashes, wear makeup, this or whatever, and the woman is still doing those things that a man doesn't want, wouldn't that tell you that we don't fucking care? Coco and Ice-T. She dress however she wants to dress. She do whatever she want to do. And he's been married to her for how long?
Coco?
There are plenty of men that don't.
Coco? Wait a minute. Coco? You're comparing Coco to Phylicia Rashad. I'm on punked right now. I mean, this can't really do your research on who Coco is and where she come from. I ain't gonna disrespect Ice-T wife. I'm just saying, Coco, and let's not even talk about her culture, her nationality. I thought y'all didn't even like. Really, that's who you gonna use, Coco? Man, this is crazy.
Be getting in women's business like that. They don't care about policing women and trying to control every woman's every move. Y'all be the ones who try to control everything y'all women do because y'all are insecure and y'all care about the public's perception of you. And like I said, I would be totally fine with the message if she kept it about the women and themselves. But to constantly always have to bring something back to a man, it's crazy. It's getting old. It's been old.
That's what this is about. Men. This is woman domination, y'all. Let's go to a few comments. Can't Stop the Truth says the mental gymnastics that women go through to justify their position is amazing and should be an Olympic sport. The creator said it took me zero effort to come to this conclusion that she shouldn't tell young college women to dress for the approval of men. Let's look at a couple more, man. I ain't gonna be on this all day because it's really irritating. Jordan Bernard, let's go see what a woman says. This is a black woman. I feel like the whole generation are pick-me's. Here's another black girl, J Kiss. Y'all really on here hating on the Phylicia Rashad? Wow, okay, y'all got it. Same thing I said, J Kiss. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Here goes a black girl, Kiera. Once she wrote for Bill Cosby, anything she says going forward is null and void. Mm, mm, mm. Mumbo Jumbo says she just called Phylicia Rashad a pick me. Lord have mercy. Same thing I said. This is crazy, man. I don't even want to read none more of this, man. I'm gonna say this, man. Nobody can tell these women anything. You can't tell these women nothing. You just can't say anything to them. This reminds me of when y'all remember when and they turning on each other. The BWs are turning on each other. They can be down with a woman for years, but if she say you need to do this, you don't tell me what to do. Y'all remember Monique? All the black women worshiped Monique. They worshiped her. Y'all remember that? But as soon as she said something to them, they threw her under the bus too. Y'all remember this?
I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough out here now, baby, where you can style.
So y'all get what I'm saying. Monique caught heat for this. She caught big heat for this. And this was the same time while they was trying to cancel her. Like I said, they're turning on each other. You can't tell these women nothing at all. I want to go back to Phylicia one more time before I leave this this show, man. This is crazy. She caught heat just for this.
You know,
You want my coat?
the young ladies are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And something has happened in popular culture. You know, and I don't mean to be critical, and I hope young ladies listening don't take this as personal criticism, because I don't mean it that way. But you're young queens, beautiful and smart and brilliant and bright. And it really, I know I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. I mean, male instructors don't like it. But more importantly than that, and you'd correct me if I'm wrong, sir, no man wants his woman to be out like that. Right?
No, I grew up on Method Man saying, wearing 3/4 of cloth, never showing your stuff off, boo. That's what he said.
That's right.
But not only that, you know, it's like there's today's designers. I mean, there's ways. You know, there are other things, and I just
Leave something to the imagination.
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Something.
It would be nice. Shouts out to Phylicia Rashad, man. I just, I don't see this thing getting any better. I see it getting worse. I mean, if you look across the country, you have our women. I mean, every time I click, I stroll up, they're fighting each other. They're just, it's just a whole nother breed right now. And you get women like Phylicia Rashad that gets on there and say, "Hey, leave something to the imagination." Dress conservative. She didn't even say conservative, just dress nice, sexy. It's different ways you can do it. Then you got Monique that was attacked for it. Who's next, man? You just never know, man. Shouts out to, again, Phylicia Rashad. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. To the next video, man. Shouts out to Phylicia Rashad again. I'm out. Peace.